All right, so Saturday, and I am washing the car, which some people might think is crazy because it's the winter. Let's see. Yeah, so some people might think I'm crazy, but I am washing the car. And also, we've got a bunch of. Sorry, I'm trying to go close because, privacy. Try not to show all of my things. All this dirt from the last snow, it's just caked on. So I'm gonna try to clean it off also. And then our car was filthy from getting our Christmas tree and just all the snow and sand and dirt and salt, all that stuff. So yeah, Antler's playing with his friend, got his little car out, and it's where we keep all of his toys. He's a very active little bud. So I'm gonna finish the car and then work on this floor because it's filthy. All right, so I just wanted to add a little context to these clips because I don't know. It feels like something I want to share, and so one of the big reasons that I'm out here in the cold, washing my car in the middle of December is because that hair is really annoying me. It's really frustrating. So I'm just gonna back it. So I have never had a car off the lot before. I had my first car ever was like a used car from Enterprise that got totaled. Then my second car was also a used car, but more like off of a used car lot. And then I sold that one, which I don't know if you go way back in my videos, I'm pretty sure I talked about selling that when I was moving to cross country from New York to Oregon. So this is the first car I've ever bought that was brand new, that I picked out, that I am financing, and it's a big deal for me. And that happened in 2022 is when I got it. So it's just a big deal that, and granted, I mean, I was 34, maybe 35, somewhere between those two when I first got this car. And so it means a lot to me that I was able to finally buy a brand new car. It is a Tucson hybrid, and I love this car, and I try to take really good care of it. And I have a lot of mixed feelings because I also have a young child, and he messes it up a lot. And, there's a lot of scrapes and like dents from when he like opened the car door and stuff. But I've accepted that that's what this car is. And so I want to take care of it. And the way of me kind of showing the universe that I'm grateful for this car is taking care of it, cleaning it. I wash the car at least once a month. In the summer, sometimes I'll do it more just because it's a beautiful day out and I can just be out there. But it's important to me. And so I wash it, I vacuum it. I do more stuff in the summer because it's warmer out. And that's my way of reminding myself that this car is something that I should be proud of and grateful for. And then also showing the universe that, like, you can give me things. You can unlock opportunities so that I can access things because I will take care of them and I will be grateful for them. And I try to also show that to Antler because he'll be like, "Why are you washing the car?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm grateful for the car." And same thing with the garage. So we had that big snow. It's just so muddy and gross. And it is the middle of winter, so I'm not going to pull everything out and do a deep clean like I will be doing in the springtime. But I am grateful for the house we are living in. We are on such a journey to try to buy a home. For some people, I know that buying a house is not important. But for me, for Jay and Lee, buying a house feels like a sense of security. It feels like we can't get kicked out of this house, right? Of course, there's always financial things that could make you kicked out of a house, but that takes a long time, right? And when you're renting a house, you pretty much could get kicked out at any time. Luckily, we have amazing landlords. I don't think that's going to be happening. But Jaylee and I have been renting our whole life together. So the last 14 years, 15 years, we have been paying someone else to live in their house, and we don't want to do that anymore. We want to, my mind goes wildly crazy to think about how much money we've put into renting. And maybe you relate to this. Maybe you have also been renting for X amount of years. And it's just, we could have been halfway through a 30-year mortgage by now if we were able to have purchased a house. But the world that we live in, it doesn't, it's not one that is easy to buy a house. It's not one that is easy to save a lot of money. We were looking into buying a house that was going to be around 300,000, and we would have to save about $40,000 to rent this house. To buy this house. And so taking care of this house, again, it's my message to the universe that I am open and I can be responsible enough to take care of a house if the opportunities presented to me allow me to save money to purchase a house. So just a little more context as to why doing these things is so important to us and why I feel like it's something that I really want to be doing. I want a house to take care of. I would love another car because we have we only have one car, and it can be really, it could be a lot to have to share a car with another person when you also have a child. So I just wanted to share a little bit more, provide a little context as to why these things are so important to us and why I take the time to take care of my car and take care of my house, and why I'm proud to do those things, because I understand that people are unable to rent a home for whatever reason, financial reason, access to just houses that are available, that are affordable. People don't have the opportunity to buy brand new cars. That is something that I feel like used to be a lot more common, but when a car costs you $45,000, that's a lot. And taxes, I have gap insurance on my car as well. And this is not a very expensive car. I did not get the highest end version of this Tucson. I could have got a limited. I didn't. I got an SEL convenience, which is just like the brand name, like the names in which they categorize things. So it can be really difficult to save money. It can be really difficult to have access to great landlords, to jobs where you can actually save money. And it has been a struggle for us financially, but we have been actively working on it. We are just obnoxious when it comes to our budget. So if you actually want to know about our budget and how I literally budget, and you want me to go through, I would be happy to share that. I just don't know if that's content you want to know about. So leave a comment below if you're interested in that, because we're not taught how to budget. We're not taught about financials. We're not taught about these things. And Jaylee and I had to learn, I guess, quote unquote, the hard way. But yeah, I understand that I have opportunities that other people don't because of my family, and I have a supportive family. I have a family that's been able to house and home Jaylee and myself more than once, house and home me and my son and Jaylee more than once. So I understand that I have these opportunities that other people don't. And so if it's hard for me, it's way harder for other people who don't have these opportunities, who have systemic barriers also in the way of accessing things that they could, housing and job opportunities, things like that. So, I'm also, and I say that with gratitude and acknowledgement of systemic barriers, and also I understand that I've worked hard, and the reason, another layer that of the reasons I have some of the things I have are because of the hard work I have. I'm not, there's not a lot of wealth in my family that is so it's just, there's a mix, right? And some of us are privileged in some ways where other people aren't, and then we are privileged in ways where other people aren't. So yeah, just wanted to share a little bit about that. I know it's rough out there. I hear you. I feel you. I think I mean, just like full transparency, I've wanted to start making YouTube videos again for a long time because I don't know, I still make Instagram posts, but it doesn't, I like this better. This is more healing for me than making an Instagram post. Instagram post just feels more catchy. Like, I want to build a community again, and that is done in my world, in my eyes, through YouTube. And so that's why I still post, like I said, I post a couple times a week on Instagram, but these videos is where I put my extra time outside of work. I'm putting time in making these videos, in thoughts of creating them, because I get more excited about it, right? And like, I'm also trying to save money for a house. And so I know that there are opportunities, financial opportunities when it comes to making posts on YouTube to potentially maybe get sponsorships, things like that. Codes, right? Like, these are all different opportunities for me and my family. When you like the video, when you subscribe, when you leave a comment, those are all little ways that you can help me and support me by trying to get this house. And I hope that the videos I make are, first, they're just entertaining, right? It's just like entertaining. I have people I follow on YouTube. They're entertaining to watch their vlogs. But also, I hope that you get some affirmation in who you are, some realness, right? Like, some realness to the Instagram highlight reel. Like, this is just me sharing my life, and there are, I'm thinking about getting a music subscription because I want to make videos that have like some background music in different areas, but oh man, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, just realness, right? So I try to make it look nice, and I'm working my way back up to what I used to do, which was a little bit more like of a flow throughout the video. So these early videos, as I get back into it, are kind of just like the rough getting back into it, working out the creases, I don't know, working back into it, getting warmed up. But again, it costs money it costs money to edit the videos because I have CapCut and I pay for the Pro. And this is not complaining, I'm just putting it out there. Like, costs money to edit the videos, costs money to get the subscription so that I can have audio. So like, I've been wanting like little Christmassy things in this last month. Well, I have to buy the subscription. They're not extremely expensive, but between both of those things, that's like $300 a year, right? And right now on YouTube, I don't even make $100 a month, right? So that's just straight up transparency. But I'm going to stop rambling. The point of this video is to say, I am grateful for the things I have. This is my first car. This is a beautiful house we're able to rent. We have amazing landlords. I want to take care of my car. That's why I'm out in the freezing cold. I want to take care of this house. That's why I, put the extra little bit of effort in to clean. I could just leave that dirt and say, well, it's winter, I'll clean it in the spring, but I don't want to. I want to look at my house and be proud of it and feel, and that was what makes me proud personally. And I want to, by doing both of these things, I want to bring out into the universe that, like, I am open to getting more things. I will take care of those things. Those things are safe with me because I'm grateful for them. And I am trying to open myself up to opportunities to show the universe and also try to take extra time to potentially make extra income so that we can save for a house. And I know that might take years. Like, my goal, Antler 6, I mean, it hurts to say this, but I'm trying to be realistic. Like, I'd love to have a house by the time he's 10. That would be really great. So like 4 or 5 years. Try to be realistic because I've been like, I'm going to get a house in 2 years and it just hasn't happened. So, yeah, so that's it. Do you have a house? When did you get your home? Do you have a car? Have you ever bought a new car? I want to hear from you. I want to know, where are you at, right? Like, have you found success? Where have you found success? Let's share it with each other. Let's try to help each other out, right? Let's try to motivate and inspire each other so that we can get the things we need. Maybe you don't want to ever own a home. You know, I have a friend like that who's like, he's like, I don't want to own a home. I'm not interested. And that's fine too, right? So let me know below. If you've made it this far through all of my rambling and you're not subscribed, you should definitely subscribe, just because I have lots of more rambling to give you. And if you want to hear it, you should subscribe, like the video, leave a comment if you want to know more about like financials, if you want to know more about how I've learned how to budget, if you want me to just share more of these things, right? These goals and hopes and dreams, let me know below. All right, catch you in the next video. Peace.